Gemini, it's time to tap in. The universe is sending you signals through conversations, synchronicities, and sudden ideas. Pay attention because the message you need is already on its way, waiting for you to connect the dots. The first energy we have on the table, surrounding your energy today, is the Five of Swords. Okay, so there may be some of my Geminis that may be feeling a sense of defeat to the point that they want to turn their back and walk away from a situation or from an outcome, or whether this is just this it just would really depend. This could be personal, it could be financial. Strongly here, sense of feeling defeat. Okay, but what you're not realizing, Gemini, is that you have a team. You have a team. Your spiritual team. They are here with you. Okay? Your spiritual team is here with you, Gemini. Okay? And they are watching and paying attention to you closely. Okay? What you need to realize is that everything that you're going through now is preparing you for what's to come. Okay? Everything that you've gone through, everything that you feel like you're currently going through, is to prepare you for what's to come. Okay? If you're able to surpass these temporary hardships, you're going to come out of the situation stronger, more empowered, more passionate, more creative. Okay? You're going to come out of this situation new. Okay? Spirit, your team, you're being built up to be prepared for what's coming in for you. Okay? So hang in there. Okay? This is a blessing. The outcome of these struggles, obstacles, adversities, and hardships, the outcome of it is going to be so rewarding, and you don't want to miss out on it by giving up. So hold on. Hang in there, Gemini. Because there's more good coming your way than the bad that you've been through, or the rough or tough times that you've experienced. Okay? I'm hearing take the bulls by the horn. Okay? Take the bulls by the horns. Take control. Be the narrative of the story. Yes, things may be hard. Yes, things may seem tough. Yes, things may feel as though you're like your back is up against the wall, like you're defeated. But in the end, you will have the victory. Okay? You will. You are the author of this story, Gemini. So just because things are difficult, hard, tough, rough, you get to choose how you respond to those situations. You cannot control the entirety of the situation, but you can choose how you respond, how you react, how you handle yourself, how you conduct yourself, how you allow your energy to flow in these times. Okay, Gemini? Yeah. And these may be situations that you're not really sure how to respond or how to react. But I want you to take your time, Gemini, And I want you to move with curiosity, but with intelligence. Okay? And confidently. Okay? These are situations that you, like I stated, these are situations that are uncomfortable, that are hard for you, that, there might be situations where it's hard to make a decision, or I'm hearing unfamiliar territory. So battles in unfamiliar territory. But regardless of that, I want you to pay attention, explore that territory, and move with confidence, okay? Don't allow it to get the best of you. Don't allow it to defeat you, okay? Reach out to God. Reach out to Spirit. You have a spiritual team that is unmatched, okay? This could be a test for some of my Geminis. How well do you handle under pressure? Because if you fold under pressure, how will you handle the blessings that God has coming in for you? All of the rewards God has in store for you. Because with blessings, with rewards, comes great responsibility. Okay? Success, fame. Okay? And there are going to be people, places, and things that go up against you, test you, challenge you. You don't want to be, I'm hearing, bestowed. So you're being honored. Like you don't want to be bestowed with all of these great gifts, talents, rewards, blessings. And then soon as an obstacle comes, you're giving up. And you've just been rewarded to the next level for more. So this is, I'm hearing, to build your endurance. This is building you up. Whatever you're going through, these battles, all of these battles in this unfamiliar territory are building you up for something great, Gemini. Okay? And if you've ever heard the expression, God gives his biggest battles to his strongest soldiers, well, Gemini, you are that soldier. Okay? But when God entrusts you with things, he knows that you are equipped. Spirit knows that you are equipped. The universe knows that you can handle it. Okay? I'm getting that you need to clear your mind. You need to clear your mind and move. Shift the mindset. Shift the mindset and move with confidence, because this too shall pass. Whatever it is that you need to surpass this battle, to defeat this battle, you already have within you. You already have, the resources are already in you, with you. Okay? So the energy of defeat, this sense of defeat, is an illusion. Okay? It's an illusion of the test. Okay? Because with these battles you're facing, with the battles that you're facing, and you deciding that you're going to persevere and keep fighting and not giving up, you're going to get something in return. There is a reward, light at the tunnel. Okay? Rewards to help you expand. Yeah. You have to have control of your emotions, control of your mental process, your thought process. Okay, Gemini? Because, and I don't know why I'm hearing last test, because maybe last test before this big abundance comes in, because you have to be balanced no matter what environment you're in. No matter where you are, what you're doing, how it's being done, you have to be able to stabilize yourself. You have to be able to handle yourself, handle your emotions. You have to be able to make executive decisions. You have to be able to have a plan and execute it without being thrown off your course. Because there are some things that God, that spirit, that the universe, divine is going to be rewarding you. And you have to have the capability. You have to have the ability to maintain. Okay, Gemini? To have control. To be able to create structure, even in the midst of chaos. Okay, finding peace in the middle of storm. Not allowing yourself to be so consumed, so caught up in the environment of things, the illusion of things, okay? Because in this lifetime, there are, especially when you are determined to go forward, and your forward is going to take you to the top, take you further than where you've been. There's going to be people, places, and things that try to pull a veil over your eyes, that try to distract, try to hinder and block you with illusions. And you have to be able to ground yourself and stand in truth, Gemini. You and there it goes. You have to find the balance with your emotions when it comes to all things. Okay? And I'm getting that there are some Geminis right now who are allowing the battles to tether with their emotions. Or let me reword that. They're allowing the battles to shift their emotions. So whatever way the battle goes, that's the way your emotions go. But we need to get in a place where we are grounded and we are rooted. And regardless of what is going on around us, we are centering ourselves. We are peace within ourselves. We are love within ourselves. We are light within ourselves. There's nothing wrong with feeling defeated, but in that, find joy, find peace, find the love. Yeah, illusions. So things are not what they seem to be. These battles are not what they seem to be, Gemini. It's a test. It's a test, and you're being watched to see what you do, how you handle it, what you can tolerate, and what you cannot. And Gemini, you know we don't like to be told what we cannot do. Because in our minds, we can do anything. And it's true. And it's absolutely true. And that's why these battles here that you're going through right now are a test. What will you do? How will you win? Will you be defeated? Will you allow this illusion to distract and block? Because whatever you do is going to determine the outcome. However you let these battles and this uncharted territory, unfamiliar territory, is going to determine the outcome. I'm sorry, a download came through. Let me just make sure I worded that correctly for my Geminis. So however you handle these battles in this uncharted territory, in this unfamiliar territory, is going to determine the outcome. It's going to determine what's next for you in your life. Okay? It is. Okay? So don't focus on what feels like is at a loss. Find the joy. And that's what I heard in the beginning too. And I heard it when I was just having a download. Find the joy. I keep hearing find the joy. Okay. We have the 5 of Cups. And if you look at the picture, it's 5 cups. 3 of them are knocked down, but 2 are still standing. And even though it may feel like you've lost more than you've gained, but you have to pay attention to what you still have. You have to pay attention to what's still good. Okay? You can't focus on the negative. Okay? And I think that in this energy right now, we are forgetting to go within and appreciate our journey, appreciate ourselves, allow ourselves grace to know that where we've come from, the place we were at the beginning of the journey, is far, 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 far from where we are now. Okay? It is. You've come a long ways, Gemini. You have. You have to ground your emotions, okay? Because I feel like for my Geminis right now, the biggest battle is the emotional. Outside of what you're actually going through, it is your emotions that are creating more turmoil. I'm hearing adding fuel to the fire. So there's a fire that you feel like is going on, but then you're so wrapped up in your emotions that you're actually pouring fuel on that fire. And it's making it worse. You can't ground yourself to even strategically come up with a plan to extinguish the fire. You're so focused on the situation and how it makes you feel in that moment that you can't see past how you're feeling and what's going on. Okay? But whatever we're going through, we have everything we need to overcome, to solve. Yeah. You have everything you need. So let's focus on stabilizing the emotions so that we can resolve whatever it is that we're going through, even if it's just accepting what is. Okay? Because this all of this, there's something bigger on the way. But it's going to be determined by your actions. your endurance. Okay? It's hard. I know it is. It's easier said than done. But you can overcome. You can do this. Yeah, it's hard. It's been a long journey. It has. It's been a long journey. But I promise you, there's a reward coming in. There is. There is. There is a reward coming in for you, Gemini. So don't give up. Don't lose faith. Okay? And take care.